ton of things that you have to do. We have started the process with our dog Aspen 3 to 6 months ago. There have to be a bunch of different vaccines. You have to have a FABN test done at a certain laboratory, and there's like a slew of other different things that you have to follow. And in our description box below, we'll actually link to like see what you have to do for your pet if you're interested. But with Aspen, we started the process a long time ago, and we finally have her approved that she can be directly released from the airport when we get there. And there's other, like if you don't follow everything, your dog may have to quarantine for 120 days. So luckily we don't have to do that with Aspen. With that being said, she does have to go under the plane for Hawaii with their different rules. You actually can't bring dogs on certain airlines in the cabin. So Aspen is gonna have to go in below. So we got a crate for her, and she'll be ready to fly in the crate. To get her used to it, because she's never been in a crate before, we actually have left it open and put her food in it, so that way she has to go into her crate every single time that she wants to get a drink of water or food. And we've been slowly crate training her to the point where now she feels comfortable enough and she'll just like go in there and sleep. However, we haven't done any training where we take the crate out and about and like drive around with it or shut the door too long. So we're gonna attempt to do that today. We've got a little less than 4 weeks until we go to Hawaii. All right, so we're just pulling in right now to a park that we are about 5 minutes from our house from, so we only tried this for about 5 minutes. She did good. She's whining a little bit, but this is the first time in the crate in the car, and we're gonna take her for a walk so she's rewarded by being in the crate, so that the crate is associated with good times. All in all, if you're taking your dog to Hawaii, I would make sure you follow that checklist and start 6 months prior. The FABN test takes a really long time to get back from the vet, and they only allow 3 different laboratories to process like the blood work, and then it takes a long time to ship to Hawaii, and it's a whole process. So start soon. That's my one advice for taking your dog to Hawaii. And then also the crate training. We got the crate about a month and a half ago, and she's slowly been getting used to it. So the next couple of weeks we'll slowly work in more like trips and moving the crate with her in it with the door shut. If you know that you're going to be moving well in advance, I would really get your dog used to it, especially if they're not crate trained already. If you already crate trained your dog, you're a step ahead of us, so just make sure you follow the checklist below. And then the last thing to make sure that you do is when you send in your paperwork for your dog, I made the mistake of thinking that the health certificate has to be 14 days before your arrival, and then they need it 10 days or more, which I didn't know in advance in Hawaii. So I thought there was only going to be a 4-day window to get the paperwork to Hawaii, but actually what you can do is mail in your paperwork way ahead of time. I did about a month and a half ahead of time, close to 2 months, and then you just bring your 14-day health certificate with you when you arrive. And then I already saw that her microchip number was updated on the website. She has direct airport release. So if you guys have any questions about this was a really tedious process and caused me quite a bit of stress because their dogs are part of the family. So I really wanted to make sure she didn't have to quarantine at the airport where someone we don't know. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box below and we'll be super happy to answer them. Okay, thanks.